listen, we're about to be doing a neat little activity. If you got a pizza box or any kind of boxes, okay? You know what it's called? Solar oven, okay? I know, crazy. But what we're going to be making is some s'mores, some homemade s'mores. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, why can't we just start a fire or something and make some s'mores? Okay, well, that's science too. But this is a little more creative and a little more time consuming, and it's a little more rewarding. So what we got here, leftover Papa John's from right here in Harlan, Kentucky. Okay, Harlan. And this is a pretty easy, nifty box to use. Or you can use any kind of boxes. Some boxes to come together. Basically, you're going to need this. And I think that we supplied you with a little baggie of marshmallows, graham crackers, and chocolate. You're going to need some aluminum foil, 100%. Can't skip that. You're going to need some black construction paper, or maybe like black paper, I guess, if you don't, just anything dark kind of paper, okay? You're going to need a little bit of glue, some tape, Scotch tape's fine, and then plastic wrap or saran wrap, whatever you want to call it. Saran, I don't know. Everybody's got a different name for something, okay? So, basically, what we're going to do to start is we're going to cut a lid on top of the lid. That's crazy, ain't it? We're just going to start by poking a hole. You know what, on this one, why don't you just go ahead and get some adult supervision, or just go ahead and let the adult or guardian do it for you. But you want to do it about 2 inches away from the edge. So, we're going to cut up to about right here where his or her head is. Then we're going to shift. Wow, it's really tough. It's about right there. Give or take a few. Didn't really cut it that good. And then continue to cut down the line. Cut it a little bit straighter than I did. Okay. And as you can see, if I can get it out of here, we now have a little bit of a lid that needs a little bit more give. Okay, so now we have that lid like so. You'll see, it'll all come together, and forgive the box, you know, we make use of what we got around here. So, next thing, we're going to need some aluminum foil. Got a nice big wrap of aluminum foil right here, big roll. So, I suppose you can start either way, on either side, but you're going to need some measures, or you can eye it. That should be just about enough for our flap. Get your flap up, and this is where your glue is going to come in handy. Okay? Now, you can be extra, and you can do it on the aluminum foil, and then on the board. I'm probably just going to go ahead and do it on the board by itself, just to be safe. So that way I don't ruin my piece of aluminum foil. Got a nice glue stick here. We need to lather it real good. Make sure it sticks. Make sure to get every spot, because we don't want it sliding off. Make sure you get the edges really good. If you you don't want to use that much or you don't have that much, then try and get it around the edge and then a little bit in the center. Okay, I think I've got all my bases covered. Get my piece of aluminum foil here. Maybe I should cut just a tad off. Miss Maddie with the assist. Now it should fit pretty well. Make sure it's sticking really good. Make sure it's on there. Try and get that air out. There we go. Can anybody tell me what the aluminum foil is for? Okay. It's conducting the heat. Thank you for that answer, sir. So next, we've got to measure out and get some aluminum foil for the bottom. It's not going to be precise because it's a little bit bigger, but you don't have to cover the whole thing, I don't think. Well, we'll just be safe and cover the whole thing. Let me see. We glue this one to the bottom, I believe. Just go ahead and lather up the outside part. Okay, we got a little bit of a roaming hair there. That's at least enough for that. I'm going to kind of fold that part in a little bit so I can get it to fit. Okay. I'm going to lift up that part and get a little bit of aluminum. If you have like a different kind of box, it's going to be easier because the pizza box is a little bit bigger than aluminum foil roll. But if you've got like a normal kind of smaller box, or if you had a cheese stick box, you know, like a little small cheese stick box, it would probably work perfect. Okay. Nobody pay attention to that one. I'll make use of it somehow. Just grab it. Make sure you get my glue on there. Smooth it out. You see that always comes in handy. Got that little bit of glue right there. We go ahead, put it like that. Let it get up on the side. Let's see. Does it need to be up on the sides? I don't think it does. We'll let it slide. So basically now, okay, this is where the construction paper comes in. Your little piece and your Scotch tape. So basically, we're going to take it about right here, towards the center. I'll lay it just like that. Okay. There we go. Let me just go ahead and tear off the end piece there. so I don't waste any. You don't need a whole lot, just enough to hold it down. Just make sure you get like the edges and corners down to hold it in place. Or maybe not so much the corners, but at least on the sides. Okay, we've got it like so, and I think this one goes on the top part of the flap, about like so. You might have to do it like this. You're basically going to cut it in half, give or take a little bit. That's probably not half, but we'll use this one. And then basically it's going to be the same way, I believe, kind of in the center. Just go ahead and go back like that. Sorry it's taking so long, guys. It's a little bit of a process. That's what makes it rewarding. Okay, now that we got that done, we've got to get the plastic wrap on this part. On the inside or the outside? On the inside? Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, we've got a crowd now, so...
Sorry, Miss Katina and Miss Sarah are over
They
there.
really just wanted to say hi. Let's hope I pull enough off, boys and girls. Okay, the strand wrap is really fighting me. So now, we're going to take it, spread it out.
Yeah.
On the inside, make sure you get it all like untangled. Can be a little stubborn. I believe we're going to tape it. So basically, once we've taped all of our corners here, or the sides, however you want to do it, make sure you pull it really tight, you know, like a bed sheet. You know, you got to get it on there tight, you got to get it straightened out, or else it's not going to work right. Now that we've done that, we can kind of go ahead and start seeing what the box is going to look like. We're going to have ours folded together, and then you got to take this, your little lid, and you've got to fold it back gently so that way it doesn't close, which mine's kind of wanting to fight me here. There we go. You got to make sure it stays open so that sunlight can hit right there. This right here is going to bring in all that heat and bring it through, hit right there, and it's going to melt you together a s'more. So now we can move on to the yummy part, at least. Okay, we've got our nice tasty graham cracker. We've got our awesome chocolate, man. We've got a marshmallow one. marshmallow 2. If you're a chocolate lover, throw some chocolate on there, it's alright. Okay, some marshmallows, whatever you like to do, you know. Break it in the big part, like so. Put your marshmallows on one side. Rip open that chocolate, smell that chocolatey goodness. Okay. And you can lay it like the bar. You can break it like that and put it like that. It might be easier to break it and put it together like that. But basically, I mean, before we put it, you can't really put it together because it's not been heated up by the sun or anything. But just an FYI, in case those of you want to speed it up, you're just going to bring it together once it's cooked and smush it together. Or we're going to lift it up. We're going to set ours in there like so. Make sure you get it in a good center, because if not, it's not going to hit it right. Let's move that, okay? And then now you need to place it where you're going to get some good direct sunlight for like at least 15 minutes roughly. And we're going to see if we can get some heat to conduct through this and get us some s'mores. So, actually, hang on there. Hang on. We've had a rogue marshmallow try and jump off a graham cracker. Okay. Now, if you'll follow me, we will now commence to go outside. As long as we keep Vader, the Pomeranian, inside. Okay, that's what we do. And yeah, some asphalt right here can do the job. Okay. We can go ahead and just sit her down on the ground here. And we'll give her 15 minutes roughly, and hopefully we'll have some s'mores. So, well, hopefully we'll make some s'mores. See you guys later.